So what is up, guys and girls? I am Mr. E from NYC, and on this channel what I like to bring to all of you are e-bike group rides that are held here in New York City and the occasional group ride from out of state. Last group ride we went to, Philadelphia, PA. And if you want to watch that group ride video, check the description down below. And another thing that I enjoy bringing to this channel is cutting edge technology. That's right, new technology that all of you and me can and most probably will use in our e-bikes. But today's episode is completely different. Why? Because I've got an unboxing to do. I got a new bike. It's called the MEELOD DK300PRO. This is the box and all of its contents when shipped, and FedEx did a great job of shipping this to me. So without any further ado, let's get into this one. Alright, check this out. So they've done an excellent job at packaging this. Alright, let's get in here really good and see what's inside. One thing that I always enjoy seeing is this, a toolkit. Because with this toolkit, we can assemble this e-bike. We got pedals. You have an additional set of Allens over here, reflectors, looks like the headlights in here. Oh, and check out this headlight, by the way. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the charger. All right, so this is the hard part. We're gonna have to get this bike out of here. Me, bringing the box. Holy shit, this is heavy. I guess that's one way to do it. All right, so we're getting a better idea of what this bike is gonna look like. I am so pleased with the way everything is wrapped up. Everything is wrapped up so nice and neatly. All right, we have the handlebars here, and 2 sets of keys, 1 per battery. I'm gonna leave this wrapped up because I don't want it to get banged up or scratched up. All right, down low you will see one of the batteries. And up top you'll find another battery. It's huge. It's a huge battery for 15 amp hours. They use some really good quality zip ties to hold the batteries in place. And my scissor is having a hard time cutting it. I'm just curious. Can I get it out? Oh yes, I think I can. Alright, there's a little trick. There's a little locking tab on the zip tie that you can just push up and pull the zip tie right out. so the more packaging material we take apart, the more she is starting to look like an e-bike. I can take out the front fender, the front tire. All right, so we're gonna start with the handlebars. Okay, so once you determine the orientation of the components, don't freak out, because this, well, the way at least it was shipped to me was that everything was tightened and neatly prepared for packaging. So all of the components on the handlebar is gonna have to be loosened before you can push this all the way up. All right, so once you've loosened up the Shimano shifter and the hydraulic brake levers on both sides, you can put the handlebar in the upright position. All right, so next up is the front wheel. We're putting the front wheel on next. I managed to get the motorcycle stand propped underneath the crankshaft. The first thing we need to remove is the axle. We will be utilizing the axle that the wheel comes equipped with. And keep in mind, this little plastic piece over here, I'm gonna try to take it out. This is designed to keep the brake pads in place. Once the axle is removed, we can raise our wheel. When installing the front wheel, you want to position the fork right in between this nut and this hook. Once the wheel's in place, lock that hook inside the little tab that's designed to get that hook into. Once you do that, then you can hand tighten the nuts. All right, and once that's in place, we can remove the stand and lower the bike. Wow. This bike has an incredibly long wheelbase. Once all the debris has been removed, we can work on putting the headlamp and the fender onto the bike. The headlamp just looks pretty straightforward. There's two Allens here. We will remove those as well as locate the connection for the headlight. All right, so over here you will find the plug, and there is a small notch. All you gotta do is line up this notch, which is the female end, with the male end. There's also a marking on the outside. There's an arrow here. So just line up those two arrows and you should be good to go. Once you can line up the bracket and attach the Allens, then you can begin to tighten. Straighten out as best you can. Align the headlight before you crank down on these Allens over here. Alright, once the bracket is tightened, then you can begin to tighten the Allens that attach the headlamp to the bracket. Alright, the next thing that we will do is mount the front fender. Alright, we're going to start with the brackets on the side of each of the forks. We're going to take these Allens out. These Allens will hold the brackets in place. Got one end. Coming around to the other side. Sit down and be comfortable. The Allen up top is held together with a nut. On the opposite end, I'm gonna see if I can hold it and loosen it. The nut on the back is a 10mm, and it feels like it's a nylon nut. All right, now that we got that in place, let's tighten down all the hardware. All right, so once we're done up here, let's tighten these brackets on the side. All right, she's coming together. The only thing left to do now are the pedals. And that is my favorite part of the installation. All right, so you know that you have a left and a right. Now me, I have my own trick. Once you catch a couple of the threads, hold the nut in place and rotate the crank arm backwards until she stops. And once she stops, that means it's nice and tight. And maybe just cinch down right there. Just a little bit more. All right, after you do one side, it's off to the next. All right, so there you have it. Behind me, you have a fully assembled MEELOD DK300PRO. This is an e-bike that's equipped with front and rear suspension, hydraulic brakes, dual piston calipers in the front and in the rear, a beautiful bright LED headlamp with both high and low beams. You're looking at not just one but two 48 volt 15 amp hour batteries, giving you a combined total of 30 amp hours. Range anxiety? Not with this bad boy. It also is equipped with a Shimano 7-speed cassette, aggressive tread on a 20x4-inch e-bike tire. It also has a super bright taillight and a very comfortable seat. Your bottom will thank you. It has a half twist throttle. What I like about the half twist throttle is that you get a firm grip on the handlebars, as well as being able to throttle with ease. And the frame has this unique V-shaped pattern. It has a beautiful color LCD display, the cutest horn. And that horn will not scare the Karens away that you will find in a bike lane. And that's right, this is an e-bike. 750 watt brushless hub motor that peaks at 1200 watts. It reaches speeds of 28 miles an hour, has pedal assist, so it should be park and bike lane friendly. And you get all of that for $12.99. So there you have it. She's unboxed and fully assembled. She's ready to ride. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate. Smash the like button. Leave a comment. I get back to everybody. And if you want to, please subscribe. So until the next video, peace out, everybody. So stay tuned while we take this bad boy out onto the road and give it a proper review. Going up hills, top speeds, range test. Coming soon.